Hey guys, Tom McKeown, www.yourtruechange.com. Thanks for joining today. I just want to remind you of my Fast 5 Steps to Business from Nothing guide. You can download it at my page. It's completely free. It'll show you how to go from being someone that has zero business experience and doesn't even know how to read numbers. Well, I won't start from that elementary, but someone who has absolute jack knowledge of business to being able to start your own business within 1 week, very simply. So go and download that, as it is free on my page, www.yourtruechange.com. And if you're looking for a business to get involved in, I'm very happy to talk to you about my business. That's a mid-six figures based business that I run from anywhere in case you want to get involved. So you can reach out to me in the contact info in the show notes here below. Today we're going to talk about how to turn your LinkedIn account into dollars. Okay, and the great thing about this is that LinkedIn, unlike other social media platforms, is actually really, really, really simple. It's very easy. To understand exactly how it works. The great thing about it is, unlike Facebook, where you probably do have to spend a little bit of advertising dollars, and Twitter, where you really have to set things up the right way. With LinkedIn, you actually don't really have to spend any money at all. There's a big misconception that you need to pay for what's called premium access on LinkedIn in order to have access to all kinds of sales leads and really build up your pipeline, and that just simply isn't true. There's a way to have basically unlimited amount of leads on LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you exactly right now. Before we go into the funnel that shows you exactly how to turn your LinkedIn profile into dollars, into a revenue source, I just want to remind everybody, and I know that this sounds very cliche, but you have to make sure that your LinkedIn profile and your actual experience backs up what you're saying to people. So you have to be honest, and you've got to make sure that your profile is as built out as possible, right? So you want to make sure that you have things on there like recommendations from people, so they can back up your work experience and your expertise. You want to go on what's called the questions and answers, where you can answer pending questions out there so people can see that you are indeed an expert in what you're saying that you are. And then, of course, on top of that, you also want to use such applications as SlideShare in order to put your previous work, PowerPoint presentations or whatever, to show, hey, here's a legitimate business person that, knows what they're talking about, right? So that's really, really important to have that in place. And then if you have all that in place, here's what it looks like. It's really, 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 really simple. This is it. You start off on your LinkedIn profile, and I'm going to assume that it's fully built out and fully transparent. People look at it and say, hey, you know what? This person is clearly an expert in what they claim to be. Okay, and you simply go to groups, and you want to join as many groups as possible. The great thing about groups is that you can join, I think, up to 50 groups. Yeah, so 50 groups, and then once you're kind of done prospecting in one, you can just move to the next. So you can just, kind of recycle these groups. You can go into one, you can then get out of it once you're done with it, join another one, and you have up to 50 groups. And what you want to do in the groups is you want to go to the discussions and then follow the discussion thread. Now go there, because you're going to see tons of people who are participating in these discussions. Some of them you'll see no one, some of them you'll see several hundred. So you obviously want to go into the discussion groups where you see lots of volume, right? And you're going to have the option to either send a message or to reply privately to the person participating in that group. Now, I'll tell you why this is important. A lot of people go on LinkedIn and they just simply start to send messages to their contacts, the prospect. That's not necessarily wrong, but the problem with that is your contacts might not all necessarily be that active on LinkedIn, right? They might just have an account and check it here and there. Many of them might not even have their LinkedIn mail linked to their regular email, and might not therefore check it that frequently. That happens, unfortunately, too often. So you want to go after people in the discussion groups, because these are more so likely going to be people who are engaging frequently on LinkedIn. So you want to go and hit where it says reply privately to the people who post these comments in the discussion threads, okay? And then from there, you create your own customized message, and you go ahead and you make your pitch, and you can, and typically you can really kind of push them in many different directions. But I personally think that really the three that work the most for me and that make me the most money are either directing them to my website, getting them onto a webinar that you do, so putting the registration link, or simply setting up a phone call, all depending on what it is your product or service is. So that's it. That's how you make money off LinkedIn. It's that simple. It's very easy. You can start doing it now, as a matter of fact, and get tons of leads absolutely free by going on that after active prospects and people. Personally, I don't know of another more effective, simple way to start prospecting a good amount of people that there is out there. So if you happen to know, definitely message me. Once again, I invite you to download my free guide, Fast 5 Steps to Business from Nothing, on my website up there. I'm Tom McKeown from www.yourtruechange.com. Until next time.